Hey y'all, it's A. Collins of Blackruby. I'm checking in with Bkiddo, and you're here for another interview.
I'm Bkiddo, duh ho.
Where did the name Bkiddo come from?
Interesting story. Okay, so my favorite movie is Kill Bill. Okay. Have you ever seen Kill Bill?
I haven't.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Okay, well you gotta go look it up and insert it right here. Her name was Bkiddo. She was an assassin. She was killing everything.
Okay.
They don't tell you till the end of or till somewhere in the second half of the movie, the second volume, that her name was Bkiddo.
Oh.
Hence the name Bkiddo. Nobody has to die, but I'm killing everything.
Okay. Okay, fire.
I'm telling you.
So how long have you been rapping?
Oh my God, since I was about 7. Seriously. I remember the first rap I ever wrote. I'm not gonna do that soundbite right now. I do remember it though. So yeah, I've been rapping since I was 7. The first time I went in the studio, I was 14.
Oh jeez. So you've been doing this for a
long time. Taking it serious, probably since I was 22.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what made you change from not taking it serious to taking it serious?
How good I was. Not to sound like arrogant, but when you do something and you keep doing it continuously and then you get really good at it, you might as well just do it to the full extent. And then here I am.
Alright, so you know, as you evolved as an artist, you know, how did you rap before and how do you like rap now?
Girl.
Have you always been rapping this way?
No, girl. Let's see. I was like, shout out to Mia X. You know, I went from like trap rapper to, it's kind of a reflection on where I am in life, I guess you could say. Okay. So, you know, I used to run the streets a lot, so I was like trap rapping. I still have a lot of that in the music because that's kind of like the core of it, but I'm more of like a conscious rapper. Okay. Kind of. Mm-hmm. Conscious trap.
Like your lyrical trap.
Right. Lyrical trap.
Conscious.
I've been taking singing lessons and shit now though, so you know, you interview me in a year from now and I might be like, I'm more of an Erykah Badu.
You can pray to early May, fast for 30 days, still it won't let go.
You know, I don't know. It just depends on a weirdo. That's just where I'm at with it in life. I'm just an artist. At this point, I'm an artist, a well-rounded artist that raps about everything I see, everything I go through, everything people go through. So it's not just boxed in about me at this point.
How can you describe your fashion style?
Child, just kind of roll out the bed and go sometimes. You know, it just depends. I consider myself to be fly, but on a day-to-day basis, I'm just a white tee and ripped jeans kind of girl. Cool sneakers, you know. I like fly shit, but I got 3 kids. That fly shit, they ain't always budgeting wise, you know, it don't always go, but no, seriously, I'm just simple. I like simple, clean fly shit.
I feel that.
Nice accessories. Windbreakers, I love windbreakers. I have an extensive windbreaker collection. Well, it's not extensive yet, but it don't sound good if you don't say extensive, so.
You gotta do that in there.
Yeah, I have a windbreaker collection. It will be extensive in a while. I got maybe like 20 now.
Oh, that's a lot of windbreakers, honestly.
Well, yeah, then extensive.
Yeah, extensive.
Yeah, I want to have a whole windbreaker closet by the time I'm rich.
Dang, that's crazy. So, you know, speaking of fashion and, you know, how you are as an artist, where do some of your tattoos stem from?
Life, girl. So my first tattoo was my first baby daddy name. I covered it up. Shout out to him though. My daughter's names, some things are just like reflections of what I feel, I guess. These, as I got older, they become really more like directly connected to my life. Like, so this one is the African spirituality. My third daughter's name's going through it. Like, it's a direct reflection of where I was in life at the time. I put my wings on the front, not the back, because I feel like when you're alive with your wings, don't put the wings on your back. Represents death. Different things like that. My logic, yeah. Like when you're alive and you get your wings and you like become who you are and save yourself while you're still here, put your wings on the front.
I feel that.
Yeah. Because I wasn't always so open. Over the past couple of years, I've become to be I'm an introvert. I'm a social introvert though. So now though, I'm just kind of anywhere I go, I'm like, hey, you want to hear a joke? So it's kind of common knowledge now, but over the past couple of years, that I was smart and that I was funny.
Okay.
They just thought I was dumb and could rap.
I feel that.
How that happened, I don't know.
Shout out to that man who won the back.
Right.
Anyways, Charleston scene. How do you feel about people coming together? Like, do you feel like people actually come together? They be like, everybody say crabs in a barrel, but everybody be crabs in a barrel.
But why do we have to be crabs? You know,
We like crabs. But
we like crabs, but who put the crabs in the barrel? We don't know. Like, let's stop using that comparison. The Charleston music scene is flourishing.
It is, honestly.
And then again, too, like, if you've never been a part of any other music scene, why are you comparing your music scene to any other music scene? Like, you know what's different between us and Louisiana music scene? Shut up, because you're not from Louisiana. You don't really know. All you know is the aftermath and the byproduct of what we see on social media and television. Like, we don't really know what's going on within that music scene because we're not there. So what do I have to say about Charleston music scene? It's flourishing. Be positive about it. Everybody don't have to come together. For one, people got conflicting schedules. People have children. Just let whatever comes together things come together, not people. So just do your thing, and just whatever comes from that comes from it. Be positive, bro. Like, all that crab shit, like, so what are y'all talking about? Like, what are we really talking about at this point?
Because when you look at like people in like different cities, they all say crabs in a barrel.
Right.
So is it really crabs in a barrel, or is it just some people just don't know how to work together?
Right. Because what about the crabs that made it? Like, what about the crabs that's not in the barrel? Like, don't make me take this comparison and go all the way AWOL with the shit, because I will. Like, you got people that's not even making enough music talking about the music scene. Like, what are you doing? I'm not having no conversation with you.
I'm not trying to get in no song with you. You got 2 songs.
Social media will have you having a conversation with people that you wouldn't talk to in real life.
I feel that.
Take that as you want it, but like, Charleston music scene is flourishing. Keep on flourishing. For who? I don't know who needs to hear that, but yeah, just keep making music. There's so many of the new people coming up. Like, this is where my senile kicks in, because I can't think of their names right now. But I know I just was looking at J.P. Freeman the other day. I was like, this little nigga can rap.
If you could give advice to these new rising artists in Charleston, what were some of the things that you would tell them that you would tell your younger self?
I have this one thing that I would tell my younger self, and I would say to anybody: do what you want, so when it works, you know it worked because you wanted to do it. But when it doesn't work, do not try to do it again, because you did it because you wanted to do it, and it still didn't fucking work. Do what you want to do. Don't listen to nobody but yourself. So that when you get it right, you know for a fact you got it right. Probably because you got it wrong.
So you saying like live just by the feel of it? Go with
pretty much. Do what you go, follow your gut.
Don't make the same mistakes over and over and over.
Right,
again.
because you did it because you wanted to do it. So if it does not work, you can't go to anyone else and say, you told me to do this and it didn't work. Nah, nigga, you told yourself.
Yeah.
This is what I want to do. Now, that don't mean when you want to go cheat on your girlfriend, go cheat on your girlfriend because you want to, even though you probably will do that shit too. So when she leave you, you know, be honest with yourself. Hold yourself accountable. And if you can't do those things, doing what you want to do will teach you how, because life will put your ass in the headlock and be like, hey, listen, I don't know how much time you think I got with you, but
ain't that much
you know,
left.
right here, what do you want to do? Now, what do you really want to do? And then you start to find your way and figure out what it is you want to do based off what you need to do and what's necessary. And boom, you're on the path to righteousness. My next project coming out is called The Gospel. And I've had to push the date back a few times because of the creative direction that I'm going with it. And I'm content with pushing it back at this point, because it's a visual mixtape that I have coming out, like how Beyonce did Lemonade.
Okay.
It's a 5-song performance piece. It's very heavy subject matter, and so, but it's from a healing standpoint. Like, to speak your truth, to me, to speak your truth in music is the gospel. It's not gospel music. It is just the gospel. Spread the word, tell the truth in music, the gospel. So that's why I call it that. It's like, I speak from like really religious standpoints. I'm not religious, I'm not a Christian, but you got to speak to people in the way that they can understand sometimes. So it's a lot of heaven and hell talk, God and devil talk, but it's not in the way that people would think. I'm not speaking to the pulpit.
Not a gospel album.
Yeah, no, not at all. So it's about the heavens and hells that you go through within yourselves, the demons and devils that you deal with within your hells, type of things. And I coined that. Yeah, girl. I got him. Yeah, so. And the music is so heavy that I feel like it's not enough for people to hear it. I have to put like visual with it, because to walk away from it, and if you feel something and you don't really understand what you feel, it might come across as depressing, but it's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be kind of a deliverance of sorts, like. And so yeah, so you just gotta wait on it. It's coming out by the end of the summer. I'm working on the videos now. Well, I'm about to start working on the videos, and I'm really excited about that. It means a lot to me. It's like a breakthrough that I went through within myself as an artist. So, yeah. And then, child, I'm singing and all kind of stuff. I'm doing my little vocal lessons. I got Pillow Talk coming out after that, which is a rap love ballad kind of thing.
Okay.
And I'm planning on putting that out on Valentine's Day. I don't know if I should have said disclosed all that. That's it.
Well, it's exclusive, so now you did.
I did. So, yeah.
Another exclusive on Black.
Yeah, so I'm excited about the direction that music is going for me. Like, just the growth. Like, you know what? If I'm in the house and I start singing a hook and be like, I don't sing, I'm a rapper. Fuck that. When I come in next year, like B just singing everything, y'all already know what time it is. Y'all knew what it was. I told y'all. I don't even rap no more. I'm singing and shit. Patti LaBelle type stuff.
No pie.
No pie. You know what I'm saying? Right. I like pecans though. Anyway, that's what I got. So it's a lot coming up. I'm still rapping in the process. Like I'm gonna be dropping mixtapes like Gucci Mane in the midst. I look up to Jay-Z. I look up to Ross from a business music standpoint. I look up to Beyonce even. You know, like I'm not a powerhouse singer or whatever, but the way I'm a performer. I'm definitely a performer, and I plan on like I look up to like J. Cole. I like to watch the Migos them perform, like the energy and stuff. Like that's why I don't want the money that people want from this shit, but I want to be able to perform for massive crowds and jump around on the fucking stage and crowd serve. They'll be like, "What the fuck is Kiddo out there?" I'm out here living my best life. So I look up to different artists for different reasons other than like music. So yeah, I like Kevin. I look up to Kevin Gates as far as his transparency, his willingness to be like, that boy is retarded. He's like, I told you I was retarded. Y'all thought I was playing. I told you I was retarded.
He allowed his daughter to say like that. I'm gonna just play the clip right here.
Are we watching the clip?
Yeah.
I thought you said I'm gonna play the clip right here, and I look like.
They say don't let my children talk crazy. My children, to be honest with you, I let my children say what they want to.
Who says that?
Somebody down here. I let my children say what they want to around who?
You. Boo.
Do you disrespect adults?
No.
But you can say what you want to around who?
You.
You can tell your daddy anything?
Yes.
You comfortable telling your daddy anything?
Yes.
Anything that go on?
Yes.
Do you keep secrets from your daddy?
No.
Not.
Because I like to tell you everything more than I do mommy. I do not trust mommy that much. Boo, 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 boo. When we get in that place, I need to draw on something.
The kid is crazy.
I need some paper to draw on. That's the only thing.
Nah, my baby said I'm her best friend. She tell me anything, you heard me?
Isla is like
5?
Yeah, 5 or 6.
She gonna be
how
so
do you
gangster.
feel about that?
Well, okay, some people gonna kill me for this. I remember being a kid, right, and I like being in first grade. I used to curse like a sailor. All them little children be cursing now. I even have sometimes where, like, on Friday nights, I'll let my kids curse from, like, 9 to 12. I know, I'm serious, because I just be like, y'all just go ahead and get it off y'all chest. But I don't let them say sexually explicit things. Like, so all that and shit like that, like, nah. We're not finna do that, because there's no, and they probably do that shit when they on the, like, I be walking past, going to the mailbox, and I be hearing all the little churn out there, that motherfucker, this, da-da-da. I be like, oh, all little kids do it, okay? If y'all think y'all kids don't curse when they ain't around y'all, hate to bring it to you, they all fucking do it. But that right there, like, I mean, he could have just left that off camera, because, like, ain't nobody feel. But I guess he like, fuck it, I let him do it. We already know how he is.
Yeah.
I let him do it when the camera ain't on, so why would I stop it now? So, but to be talking about an adult like that too, like, keep that shit amongst us.
He was like, she don't deserve that. She did nothing against us or whatever. So he put her like in a place, and then they started like going overboard with it. And like I think his son was saying like vulgar terms, and he was like, "Hey, cut that out."
Yeah, like the vulgar stuff. I mean, my 3-year-old, she ain't never said. Like it has to do with what you hear, what they hear say, what they hear you say maybe. But I guess, but my kids, they be all day when I let them curse. They love saying. I like saying too. So hey, maybe I'm being childish. Whatever, they're my kids. But I don't get into all of that, like with other people's, with celebrities and their lives and their kids. Like I might look at something for shits and giggles, but I don't really give a what they got their kids saying, because it's not my kid. It's not my kid. I really can't it's impossible for me to give a about something that don't have nothing to do with me.
I feel that. So when Bkiddo blows up, how do you feel like you'll deal with fame? Like all the people that are in your business, do you feel like you'll be able to function? You know, they say like it kind of changes some people in the way.
I'll probably be one of them people that they don't like. because if I'm eating one day and like, hey, I don't feel like that today. I'm gonna be honest. Like, how else do you maintain your sanity other than being honest with people? I'm gonna deal with people the way I've always dealt with people, from a real standpoint. So if I don't feel like giving no autograph that day, you better snap this picture while I'm like, cause I don't feel like that today. I'm sorry. Like, I would rather you say hey to me and take a picture while I'm eating than ask me to stop and do all, like, bro, you better catch me in motion because, like, I don't feel like that today. I mean, I understand that's probably what's going to come with it. I'm like that. My favorite thing to do, though, is talk to strangers in public.
Okay.
Like, that's just what I just think.
I like that, too, though.
It's one of my favorite things. So people might not dislike me. You know who's not going to like me? The regular people are going to like me. It's going to be the press and paparazzi that don't like me. Because, like, y'all ain't here for the same reasons that the stranger that like my music is here for. You just here to try to get a soundbite or a picture to sell to some, you know what I mean? Like, they're not going to like me at all. I can already see that right now. And I can see them getting their ass boxed off and then me having lawsuits and shit. Regular people go, yeah. You see it right? Look at lawsuits right there, girl. I done knocked it out the park. Yeah, just knock somebody out the park. I can see that now. Regular people, they'll be fine. Regular people will love me because I will always be a regular person in my mind. And even around here, like, so people, I'm not a regular person, but in my mind, I still am.
I feel that.
So, but the paparazzi, fuck y'all.
No, for real.
For real. I can see that now. I needed to know that too.
How do you feel like when the press like manipulate stories and make it their own? Like, honestly,
Shit like that.
A lot of stuff, even in the news, like they manipulate.
Girl, I don't even watch the news. All that shit, like all that, I wouldn't even give a damn.
Yeah.
Say what y'all want, cause that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So that's again why I'm saying, like, they gonna get their ass boxed off. Like, I already know y'all coming over here to tell me to say I turned this water into wine and then I got somebody drunk. Like, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
y'all go ahead. Yeah.
So have you been on like any major tours recently, or do you see anything like that in the future?
I see it in the future. I really want to go cross seas and perform. Like, you know, a lot of people, they don't talk about going overseas. Like, you know, like back in the day, like, I mean, back in the day, like, you know, like Motown days, like going overseas was like the given thing. And then coming back to America and, you know, popping off here. Like, I would love to pop off overseas first. Because I want to travel. I like eating good food. I don't think I'm going to the Dominican Republic, though.
Okay.
I ain't with that. I'm talking about London, Italy, and shit. Like, all the, over there, Dominican and Islands, nah, I'm not with that. Nope, don't even call me. I'm not going. I'm not going to do it. But I do want to go overseas, perform, and do some tours where people don't even know me, because somehow they just happen to.
They like you more.
They accept, yeah.
I don't know what it is. I don't know. They see you as a foreign that's like really.
They're from America, like, it's an American, it's American. I don't fucking know, but I know that I want to go shopping over there. You know, Rihanna went over there and got her one of them good-looking men from fucking Abu Dhabi or wherever the hell he's from. So I won't be one of them.
You want an Abu Dhabi man?
I want an Abu Dhabi. I want an Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, girl.
No, for real. He like a billionaire.
Yeah, I don't even care about
and
that.
Now she a millionaire. Like,
no, she's a billionaire too, isn't it?
Oh, I need an Abu Dhabi.
Them over there having a billionaire Abu Dhabi babies and stuff.
Okay, she's straight. Blow up.
Right. I need to go over there and they mistake me for her.
So speaking of Rihanna, the stuff that she's gone through, like, and going through like the different relationships and stuff like that, have relationships been kind of hard to maintain with you? Have people, like men, try to get you, you know, for your clout, quote unquote?
Girl, yeah, that, and I don't really be. My love life is pretty null and void, but it kind of don't have nothing to do with the music. It kind of has to do with the kind of person I am. I'm like this. I'm so content with being alone. I get bored with people quick. Things that girls like about, or women like about men, I don't be liking. A lot of times, guys, this is what happens too. The guys that I actually be liking can't really deal with the whole Bkiddo shit. Like, they get really insecure. Okay. It took me a long time to understand that. Like the how deep rooted it really be. Like, because like I might like a guy, I like alpha males, and they might be used to owning the room or owning whatever, and then they go somewhere with me and they're not that, apparently. Like, because not only am I like the Bkiddo around here or whatever, like, I'm an alpha female, so I go into a room and it's just, I kind of just own it.
You get intimidated for what?
Girl, I don't know, because niggas is corny.
Yeah.
Niggas is corny for real. Yeah.
And they like them girls that they can just like buy me a purse and I'm good. You can
Yeah, I don't need no purse, to be honest with you. Like, because I'm simple, okay? And then I didn't grow up struggling. Any struggling that I went through in my life happened after I became an adult and went through shit on my own. So a lot of things that people be wanting, like my mom had me spoiled growing up. So like a lot of shit people be wanting, I don't really be giving a fuck about.
Yeah.
I like stability and I like simplicity and I like comfort, ingenuity, and that. Girl, you like that right there. So yeah, so people don't be really able to reciprocate that, and so like I just be by myself.
I feel that.
But I got my kids. I got all these babies. So I don't know, you know. Yeah. That's why I gotta go to Abu Dhabi. Because
You mean Abu Dhabi?
this ain't working. You know.
These dudes out here no, for real, but like growing up in Charleston, for real, like a lot of dudes like are very insecure, and I hate that because it's like, isn't that anybody tell you not to have a job? Like anybody tell you to be out here being a drug dealer? Like,
Ain't nobody, you did what you wanted to do.
Nobody.
I'm not, I can't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I done lost some good guys though, running around out here in the street back in my younger days. So in all fairness, I gotta say that now. I done had some good dudes, like a couple of them locked up now, a couple of them dead. You know, life in Charleston can be
real
life in Charleston can be rough as far as stuff like that, loss and, you know.
That shoot at one point, he was like number 4 or 5 on the worst.
Yeah, this ain't no walk in the park, pun intended.
No, for real. No, like North Charleston, like I'm from North Charleston too, and I used to be like, yo, I gotta continuously watch my back.
Yeah, that's
you never really know, like people getting abducted and stuff like that.
Yeah, Charleston it's a acquired taste.
Honestly.
Sort of, yeah. If you don't like crabs, don't come here.
Don't
I'm
come
just kidding.
Everybody, the things smell like crabs at this point.
I love crabs though.
I do. So what's some of your, no, for real, like
I love crabs.
To the crab track this weekend, so I'm lit for that. Look at
I'm like, where's the crab crack? Where's the crab crack at? I like crabs.
Food. What's some of your favorite foods? What's Bkiddo like?
Because I'm in culinary art school as well. I've been cooking. I love seafood and pasta. I love everything from scratch. I love stewed chicken. I love anything with gravy. I love pasta though.
So you would never be like a vegetarian, vegan, or maybe pescatarian? Since you like
probably not. I'll probably never be any of those things. Because I'm just like, I'm not eating no bacon made out of meats and stuff. Like, if you go, because I love food. Not just that I love meat, I love food. So I just don't see me doing that. I work out though.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna eat, because you know what it is too? People be having these vegan diets, but the most swine-like spiritual diets. Like, it's not just what you digest, it's what you ingest as well.
I feel that.
So I feel like I have a very vegan spiritual diet.
Okay.
And I think, to me, in my opinion, it surpasses anything that you could physically take in.
So speaking of like taking in stuff, energies, like how do you feel about, you know, people's energies, and do you believe in stuff like that?
Oh God, I know that's real. That's not nothing. I don't even see how people can believe in something that is relevant and prevalent. Like that comes before anything. That's what I'm about. Like auras, like you can see auras, like you can, they're colors. Like hence rainbows and shit like that. Okay. You know what I mean? So that's a whole nother damn segment, girl. For real. I'm all about all of that.
So if you saw someone like and their energy was off, like what's the first thing that you
feel it before you see them? Yeah, you feel that before you see the person. And a lot of times people's physical makeup is an indication of what their spiritual blueprint is. That's a whole nother conversation though. Yeah.
Go into it a little bit. What do you mean?
Like, I feel like I follow my gut and my intuition. That's why I don't have much of a midsection. I have no stomach. Like, this is a physical indication. I have the capacity to endure, and I have the capacity to follow my intuition. So I have 3 kids. I don't have any stretch marks. I don't have a stomach. I don't have a waist. Like, my upper body is really small because of my mainframe, my spiritual mainframe takes in everything. If that makes sense.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so I eat a lot. My limbs are, but like the bottoms of my legs are a lot bigger in comparison to like how my arm, because I'm like really rooted and firm in where I stand. And so that's my take on things, and that's a whole nother conversation though. But yeah, I feel like the resilience, like when Drake was like, yeah, cool, quick quote, and Drake, he was like, they be trying me, but I'm resilient for real. Like, I don't just persevere, like I'm resilient. I have the ability to endure. Most women do. So yeah, that goes a little left. So that conversation, if people are not like,
really on that level.
yeah, it could seem like what the fuck she talking about?
No,
Yeah, so
like,
that's why I'm like,
level.
yeah.
And that's why people sometimes, I feel like some people in Charleston, not even Charleston in general, as a whole in the world, don't really grow because they're not able to push their spirits to a different level.
Right, or
like,
and get there.
You gotta let people go. You can't stay with the same dude all your life.
You gotta let damn near everything go. A lot of times and shed, like how animals and insects, like to grow, they have to shed their skin. And you know, our physical skin, it sheds, it flakes or whatever, but you have to shed dead layers of yourself from the inside out. Yeah, and I think that insects and stuff, like, they show us from the outside in, or really they come out of that thing. They come from the inside out. Like, you have to come out of yourself.
Butterfly.
Yeah, I always had this saying, like, what the hell was that? Oh, that was your jacket. Girl, I'm about to say, what is going on?
Be the runner.
What happened?
I said be the runner.
Oh, right. I was finna go. I forgot what I was about to say, but let's just leave it at that because I was finna go all the way there with it. Yeah, but be the butterfly. Can't be the caterpillar all your life. And don't fuck around and become a moth.
Okay, oh my god, but they stink.
And they're kind of like
ugly.
Kind of like the butterfly getting it wrong, seems like.
Yeah.
Something about a moth is just weird.
Yeah, and honestly.
Because they're a butterfly for the night. Yeah, nobody really wants to see a moth.
Yeah.
Especially like a bigger butterfly is the more beautiful. It's like, oh, it's a butterfly, but a big ass moth, you're like, wah! The fuck is a bat? Like, imagine going through life a caterpillar just to come out a moth.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Think about that.
That's something to think about. Yeah, like imagine going through yourself and growing just to not become who you're supposed to be.
Ooh, okay.
Like, imagine learning from your mistakes, but to still not apply what you've learned. It's like being a moth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, to wrap, like, no, I feel that.
Kind of.
What are some things that you want your fans to know about you before we go?
I think they're kind of, that's a question that's like, you know, I put it all in the music. So what would I want people to know about me? Keep paying attention because I'm liable to come with anything. I'm liable to just switch it up. So just keep paying attention. Just keep holding on to my music because I got so many things lined up. Remember that. Yeah. Don't ever think that I'm not working. Don't ever think that I'm not coming out with new music because that'll be virtually impossible for me to stop making music.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I have all kind of other things, ventures coming up too. So don't ever think I'm not working.
And then you seem like you're pretty, like millionaires have all types of different incomes.
Yeah.
You got.
I work at the Mercedes plant.
Like you at culinary art school trying to be a chef.
Yeah.
You know, you do your music. You know, you're a hustler. So
I got like 3 other things coming up too that you can't really speak on things until they're cemented. So yeah, by the end of the summer, I'm gonna have like 3 more things rolling.
Yeah, so so you're building. People think, and you have to have one. No, hell no. You don't have to have one thing.
No, you gotta have you gotta have money that makes itself.
Yeah.
For one, like to me, that's like the biggest thing. Like you need to have businesses where the money is making itself. Go open up a fucking laundromat with your drug money or something like.
Exactly. Like you don't have to be in the streets all your life.
And you don't have to open up a fucking club all the time neither. Like.
Right. It can be the simplest thing.
It can be the simplest thing that people always will need.
Exactly.
So yeah, necessities, right. It's getting cold now. I'm glad I wore this jacket because it's a little brisk out here. Girl, yeah.
Okay, Aaron. I think it's probably going to rain today, but
yeah.
Y'all, thank you so much for checking in with Blackruby and Bkiddo. I'm A. Collins. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at A. Collins Official and Blackruby LLC. And what's yours?
I'm so bad with this. Follow me at Bkiddo_SC on Instagram, Facebook, Bkiddo music page, and yeah.
Yeah.
All my music is on all major social. What is it?
All major
music platforms, right? Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music, iTunes, DistroKid, all that good shit. Yeah.
You're fine.
Yeah. Anything. Yeah. Bkiddo. Duh.
Y'all, thank you for checking in.